Mr. Deity.
Inside the wealth, who gon' come stop this confusion? They say when we say confusion, we be saved by Fuka. We be that confusion, it break your bone. Confusion, it break your bone. Ooga, ooga, ooga. Ooga, 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 ooga. Anybody get an accident? Yeah, but what is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am All right, it's time for the Toast family. Come on out. Let's get it.
Trying to be right.
Daily Toast. Tomorrow morning. Media G&J.media. We are doing the Peace family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
I am your host, Brother Hatim, and I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Once again, I am your host, Brother Hatim, and this is Folktales for Grown Folks. And we strive here at Gye-Nyame Journey to blow up your old paradigms. So we got to blow up the old paradigms because the old paradigms is what's holding you where you are. And I was just listening to a paradigm blower upper, a fellow paradigm blower upper by the name of Fela, and I'm jamming on Fela early in the morning. And I said, fuck it, let's go and do us a Folktales for Grown Folks because you were supposed to do it last night. But I am on quarantine, family. I'm locked up in the house. I can't really go no goddamn where. I got to depend on people to drop shit off for me now. You know what I'm saying? Because this COVID shit is real. And it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm witnessing it, right? So I'm hearing motherfuckers say, it's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. This shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Your brother is really going through this shit. And I'm like, all right, cool. I got, as my kids call it, I got the sweat lodge, right? So I can go and sit. I know the power of sweating. I know the power of that ambrosia. You know what I'm saying? I know the power. But it's people, it's doubters in my life and shit. It's like people, it's like, oh, that shit, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my issue is I just have to go and do what I do and set the example that I set. And show and prove, right? So, you know, I woke up early to aid a loved one in my life that, you know, I'm going to, when we do the daily toast, I'm going to pour and get that energy flowing out here. And in the same way that I'm going to use the energy, I pray that you use this energy in your life to help build up the power, that empty chair power, right? You got to check out the videos that we doing on Gye-Nyame Journey so that you can understand what I'm talking about when I say the empty chair power, right? The ancestral power to go on and help and heal and to inspire, you know what I'm saying, and to give that insight so that you can know what direction to move in. But anyway, we are doing a Folktales for Grown Folks right now. Folktales for Grown Folks. So put the kids to bed. Go to bed, babies. Because we about to have real talk. I ain't going to have no call-ins because this is not live. I am recording this. It's recorded on Spreaker. It's recorded on, right now I'm using OBS. And I'm loving it. Even though it might be a little bit behind. It is a holiday weekend. The date is actually 11/20. Well, let me not say that because I'm in the wrong attire. Because now, you know, because like the colors are very important because the superhero got to be able to harness the power. So I am still in 11/24. My mind says it's still in 11/24. I'm still in 11/24, but we moving into where a lot of people got time off to really start really evaluating, right? Because tomorrow I'm going to have on my, you know, what we call it, blunt talk shirt. I quit, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand the mythology behind that, the idea behind that. I quit shit because it's deeper than just me trying to be funny on the damn show. I'm trying to deliver a message to the people, right? Because if you're not doing some shit that you love, you need to quit. You need to go on and in your free time, you don't have no free, listen to me. If you're doing some shit 8 hours a day that you hate, motherfucker, you ain't got no time for free. There's no free time. You need to use the other 16 hours to figure out what it is you was put on this planet to deliver to the world. Because there's some value that you're sitting on that you're not using. I'm just saying. You can be mad at me if you want. I don't care. Right? But somebody, I was put here to help you. Every hero has a guide. You know what I'm saying? I'm that monkey on Lion King that's hitting you in the head, Simba. Motherfucker, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm the Master Po in your Kung Fu movie. You know what I'm saying? You Kwai Chang King, and I'm Master Po. Don't assume that somebody can't see just because they don't have eyes. Popping you on your head, right? Because many of you are doing shit that you wasn't put here to do. You made an agreement with the Creator to bring a certain value here, to bring a certain experience so that you could take it back to the Creator. And most of you are scared. You're living in darkness. You're living in fear. Rather than getting out and expressing your power, expressing who you are. Right? This is why in Gye-Nyame we teach, what is a warrior? Warrior is one who's experienced or involved in conflict, because you can't escape it. So you might as well learn to embrace it. You might as well allow your heightened senses that come when you're in fear to go on and heighten so that you can get the clues from your ancestors. Because many of you get comfortable in these slaving existences where you are just so comfortable that you can't hear your ancestors saying, look, why don't you move to the right just a little bit? Your ancestors are really there. But anyway, we're here for folk tales for grown folks. And the folk tale of the day, I'm pulling it from a translation by George Fowler Thompson from one of our ancestors, Aesop. They say Aesop was an Ethiopian. Some people are arguing that shit. If he's Ethiopian, he my peoples. Well, actually, all people around the planet is my people. That's why we pour to all of our relations. Because everybody, when you trace it back genetically, comes from Africa. Aesop, they say, was an Ethiopian that was captured and used and was enslaved in Greece and used stories to get his freedom, used the ancient wisdom that he got from the people that he was with to go on and get free, because he understood stories and he understood how to use them, and these stories set him free. And I want these stories that we tell on Folktales for Grown Folks to set you free, but I got to be able to talk to you how I talk, right? I don't want to come to you with the tie and the suit and shit and fool you into being comfortable. I want you to be uncomfortable with my motherfuckers and me saying nigga every now and then so that I can shock you up out of the fear. I need to shock you. And you know what I'm saying? Shake you a little bit. Shake you so that you can move forward. Because a lot of y'all stuck on stupid. Stuck on stupid. Right? For example, I keep telling you, these folk tales are not just for children. They can be used for children. But these things, our ancestors had layered wisdom, which means that you could get it where you were. So if you're a child, you hear the story in one way. If you're a teenager, you hear the story in another way. If you are a young adult, you hear it in another way. In the warrior phase, you hear it in another way. In the nation builder phase, you hear it in another way. In the elder, you hear it in a whole nother way. The stories of our ancestors, the folk tales of our ancestors, the proverbs of our ancestors were delivered in a way that if you were open, not closed, if you was working from insight rather than excite, stuff that excites you, it only lasts a second. You need that insight, because insight never goes away. You need that insight, that inner meaning that brings it out. But anyway, the story for the day. Y'all can tell I'm over here. I'm kicking. I'm having a good time. I got ambrosia. This is that cola nut ambrosia, the old. Got something in that cup. I got the coffee. And I got that Fela on the side. And I'm cutting up videos. And what's even best about this, let me tell you this.
I'm so proud right now. Cleve, my son Cleve, my youngest son, because I got many sons. Matter of fact, I want to send shouts out to all my sons and my daughters out there. But one of my sons brought he brought one of my grandsons over to visit my school, to visit me in my school. And he said, "Hey, Hatim." And the little boy said, he looked up. He said, "Yeah, his name is Hatim." I said, "Oh, wow." I influenced one of my sons enough that he would bless me by naming his son after me. And I was like, wow, I got a young Hatim out here, right? You know what I'm saying? I said, "Listen, let me tell you how to spell your name." I said, "Your name is spelled H-A number 2 T-I-M. Now, people gonna tell you it's H-A-A, but between, me and you, we the only black people. We the only people with a number in our name. Number 2. What's number 2? Number 2 is cooperation, right? You by your birthright, but you by your birthright, you master cooperation, right? I'm gonna knock down a lot of shit so that just by his name, you know what I'm saying, he gonna make his way through the world. Just by his name, just by how he spell his name, because people like, "Who? You spell your name with a, you square the A, or you got a 2 by the A?" However he decided to do it. But yeah, insight. I've been living by insight for a very long time. But anyway, I digress. Let me take another sip. I need some ambrosia. Hold on. Need some ambrosia. I'm going to take some original Cleveland mix this batch right here. Good job, Cleve. Hell, you might not be good in school, but shit, you can make some ambrosia. This boy can make that ambrosia. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got to provide the jobs for our children in the future because the world is changing. Many of you want to be stuck in the past, but we're moving faster into the future. And of course, I'm here to break up your old paradigms. I got to blow them up. We don't blow up those old paradigms. We're going to get stuck in them. And while the whole world is moving forward, then we're going to have something else complain. Oh, no, you got to get ready for the change. Like digital currency. We moving to digital currency. Y'all need to know that shit. Moving to digital school. So some of y'all that's been kicking it and being able to have parties and shit when your kids go to school, that shit coming to an end. The motherfuckers done found out that they can educate your kids at home by giving you a cheap computer. Ain't even a computer. Giving you a network machine. The Chromebook is not even a computer. It's not a computer. It's a network machine. So, you mean I could provide education in your home and your child could break your shit and not break my shit? Shit. Ain't no more tax dollars going for that. But hey, we moving to a new world. A lot of y'all ain't ready for it. But we at Gye-Nyame Journey, those of you that's been listening to Gye-Nyame Journey, y'all ready. And if you just now listen to Gye-Nyame Journey, it's going to pop off. So let's get to the folktale. And I want to thank those that stuck around long enough because let me tell you the goal of the introduction and the commercial, right? The introduction and the commercial I make long because I want those that are not really worthy to fall off. I know that sounds fucked up, right? See, one of my elders taught me a long time ago. He said, the patient man will eat ripe fruit. And like I said, I couldn't catch it. Shouts out to my Baba, Dr. Kelsey. Y'all see his commercials on here. I got about 2 books by Dr. Kelsey. They're not moving fast, but I'm counting on time. I'm trying to eat ripe fruit. I know that the right people will come to get the book. I don't want people just getting the book. I want people to get the book and is going to use it, because Dr. Kelsey has always been a revolutionary spirit, and he was a revolutionary source of my life. And I want to make sure that revolutionaries get his information, not motherfuckers that's stuck on short memes. I don't have no damn short memes. All my memes that even my son, right? Even the memes that he making for me, all the motherfuckers long. We're trying to get through. We're trying to get through you motherfuckers that just want to be here for a second. You listen to a song, you watch a commercial or 3 or 4 or 5, and you make it through here, you get the juice. Those of you that make it through, because there is nothing that is worth having that is quick. If it come fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. I come slow. Most of the time. You know, every now and then I come fast, but you know. That's why it's Folktale for grown folk. All right, so the story for the day is called The Lioness. A controversy prevailed among the beasts of the field as to which of the animals deserved the most credit for the producing the greatest number of whelps at a birth. They rushed clamorously into the presence of the lioness and demanded of her the settlement of the dispute. And you, they said, how many sons have you at a birth? The lioness laughed at them and said, why, I have only one. But that one altogether is a thoroughbred lion. Anime, can you help me out a little bit? Anime, where you at? Can you help me? Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, that's new to Gye-Nyame Journey, Anime is my phoenix. I have my own personal phoenix in North and South America. She was known as the Thunderbird. She don't like us. She don't like me using the term Thunderbird. She said that is a racial slur, but every now and then I slip with it. You know what I'm saying? So she's, you know, that's the strike of God. Anime, let them know you in the house. That was a dope point. So let me share it with you. I'm going to put it up on the screen so that we could go and have conversation about it. Because y'all not ready. Y'all really are not ready. Let me make sure everything is on. All right, boom. Blah. There we go. All right, let's do it. So, now I take you to my favorite site, one of my favorite sites, Fables of Aesop. So whenever you are going through your journey, or now, for example, we have, and I will be launching it. I got to launch it. I ain't launched it yet. It's done. But we got the 21-day Nguzo Saba Challenge. Change your life in 21 days. You can do it. If you really want to, you could do it. You could change your life in 21 days. And we have a folktale of the week, and we have a proverb of the week. Because there's a whole lot of proverbs, and the folktales probably take too long for most of y'all. So I kind of structured it so that it would be simple enough for you to do it, but it still requires you to do some work. You know what I'm saying? It still requires you to do some work. And I will be updating the Gumroad account, and I'm going to explain Gumroad because Gumroad is the shit. Gumroad has been the shit for a long time. A lot of people are not recognizing it. But anyway, I'm going to stop right there. So right now you should be looking at the Lioness, right? This is the folktale. So now we got several different versions. I want to run through some of these versions because it's very important that we run through some of these versions because I want you to know that a lot of time the version depends on the person that is telling the tale. Now, the beast, especially the fox, were kidding a lioness about having but one baby a year while they had many. She pointed out that the baby was a lion. The lioness won. Why did the lioness win? It is competition. Y'all heard the first story I read. Why did the lioness win? Why did the lioness win? You know what I'm saying? When a whole The whole competition was about how many babies you have. They brought it to the lioness. One in this story right here, they bring it to the lioness to kind of make fun of her. And the other one, they bring it to the lioness to judge. And the lioness said, I only have one. You only have one. Why is that better than many? Why? This is the question you have to ask. Why? Right? But hold on, let's go on. Value is in the worth, not in the number. Many of you that's trying to build brands, many of you that's trying to build tribes, many of you that's trying to post stuff on Facebook and stuff, y'all looking for numbers. Value is in the worth and not in the number. Right? See, a lot of people be bugged out because I say shit like this. I say, listen, Gye-Nyame journey with the few people that we have, the few supporters that we have, we're doing better than people with 50 and 100,000 subscribers to all they shit. What do you mean, Brother Hot Tim? Listen, what I pay for to do some of the stuff that I'm doing and to be able to have my young people to have access to, with the few people I have, I'm doing better than individuals with 50 and 100,000 subscribers to their channel. Why? Because it's the quality of the people that's watching me. And you know what's even deeper? Most of the people that are support me don't even watch the shit that I do. Some of y'all is like, oh, they gotta watch, they gotta do this, they gotta do. No. You ain't got to watch. You know why? Because people have seen the consistency of Brother Hatim. They could look on Brother Hatim's timeline, and on Brother Hatim's timeline, whether we're talking Facebook, whether we're talking YouTube, whether we're talking Twitch, whether we're talking D-Live, whether we're talking Periscope, they could look up on Brother Hatim's on my shit and know that I'm doing it. And then not only can they look in the virtual world to see what I'm doing, they can look in the actual world and see the shit that I'm doing, and they can see the changes that I'm bringing to people's lives. So they turn around and they invest in Brother Hatim and Gye-Nyame journey. Many of y'all looking for large followings. You're looking for the many. And what does Aesop, one of our ancestors say? The value is in the worth, not in the number. See, a lot of you are avoiding being responsible. Wait. A lot of y'all are avoiding being responsible to the small group that really values what you're doing. You don't want to answer the emails. You don't want to answer the calls. You don't want to wrestle with the fact that some of the people that may be willing to support you may be having problems with your site. You don't want to deal with that. You're too big for that. You're too big for some of the issues that might be happening with your organization. You want to be where where it appears Malcolm X was. You want to be where it appears Dr. Martin Luther King was. You want to be the president like Donald Trump, where you can go on and just dispense work. You want to be where the big rappers are, rather than dealing with the small group of people that will actually support what you do. You don't want to be responsible. You don't want to be accountable. Looking for large numbers so that you can escape. Bringing it back to the folktale. The lioness wasn't impressed by the many babies that everybody was bringing, nor was nature impressed by the many numbers that everybody is bringing. What nature and what the lioness is talking about is the quality of the babies that you are having. And although I only have one baby per year, that one baby is a lion. That one baby is royal. That one baby is supreme. And I prefer one supreme to 100,000 inferior. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all not listening to me, right? I would prefer one supreme to 100,000 inferior. All right, let's go and look at some other translations here. Value is in the worth, not in the number. The beasts were arguing among themselves about which of the animals produced the greatest number of whelps at birth. They laughed at the lioness when she said she only had one. The lioness laughed back. See, some of y'all need to learn how to laugh back. You need to clap back when you got the weak and inferior who are not spending the time that you're spending. See, because I'm trying to get y'all to understand the story of Gye-Nyame, right? Let me tell you. This where I'm at. Because some people be like, I've been doing it for 2 years. I want y'all to understand this. Gye-Nyame, to get to where I'm at right now, I have been working on the Gye-Nyame concept since possibly 1983. What Gye-Nyame is right now, it took over 30 years. You're like, wow, that's a lot of work. You're right. It's a whole lot of work. A whole lot of work. But I felt that it was necessary. Why? Because I'm trying to produce quality. Trying to produce quality. I'm not looking for numbers. I'm looking for quality. Right? So, to get to a point where we're able to do stuff like this, I'm like, all right, cool. So you go on this page and you can find this. This Thompson version is the version that we use. The moral value. The value is in the worth, not in the number. Meaning you looking for numbers. What about the worth? What about the work? It took me a long time to get to a point where I could say a term like make it happen and people understand what the fuck I mean. Make it happen. You don't make it happen with numbers. You make it happen with quality. Right? I got individuals that'll never pop into a meeting, that won't even come to a meeting. I'll be like, yo, make it happen. And they make it happen. Why? Because I set example. I did what I needed to do with the little bit that I had for so damn long that now individuals believe that they can make it happen with absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's the value, right? So you could put up your 10 best, and I could put up one from Gye-Nyame, one who has went through our process, one, and be able to produce just as much. And let me just say this, right? When I hooked up with Simba, right, and I started taking people from Columbus to Simba through the Baba here, Baba Dali, right? Because we got several Babas, right? We got two Babas. We got Baba Kelsey. We got Baba Dali. Baba Dali told me for 3 years before he took me to Simba, I'm going to take you. I got something for you. He ain't even tell me. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. When he finally took me, I linked in, be like, oh, shit. Oh. I seen the power that was being generated. The quality that was being put off. And I had to find other people to plug into. So I grabbed the best to take up there. The best. Right? I have been able to, in some form or fashion, every year take over 5 to 10 boys, and in some cases more, up to Simba, because I was able to plug in with quality. I ain't got no money. But I got quality individuals that I could turn around and I could train. And I'd be like, look, I ain't going this year, regardless of what's going on. I ain't never got to worry about young people going to Simba again. You know why? Because I plugged Simba within my circle to individuals of quality. It was one point in time where I'd be like, it costs however much to take kids. I got 5 extra kids. That's $5 extra $1,000, Brother Hatim, that we need to take. Make it happen. You know why? Because I spawn young people of quality. I track the ones of quality. I train the ones of quality. I rear up young people of quality. You understand what I'm saying? I replace myself with quality, not quantity. A lot of you are to build your brand, to build your business. You're looking for quantity. I'm telling you to look for the quality of the individuals that are following you. Look for the quality of the ones that are interested in what you have. When you find the quality ones, you hold on to them. They might complain. They might be upset about your site. They might be, but when they are quality and they are investing in you and they are coming back, you need to invest in that. The Lioness laughs. Oh, Fox, you have so many babies. The Lioness laughs. Oh, Gazelle, you have so many babies. The Lioness laughs. But the one I have is a lion. Now top that shit. Top it. Guess what? Everybody goes quiet. Yo, I'm done. I can't even go through the rest of this. I'm done. Brother Hatim is out. I'm going back to listen to some more Fela. The song I'm listening to right now is Confusion Break Bone. You know what I'm saying? If you want to plug into Gye-Nyame Journey and what we doing, hit us up at freegnjecourse.com or just go to gnj.media and join the tribe. We got our own site, family. Our goal is to grow big, but we ain't trying to grow big. We ain't trying to grow big on Facebook and on YouTube. We trying to grow big on our own shit. We using them like they use us. So I'm out. This is Brother Hatim. I'm gone. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. Watch the next video. No, I'm just joking, family. Family, thank you for joining us. Be sure to catch us on the next video, family. Peace. Watch the next video. Watch.